Hey everybody, Cory, Mosley here, Work on Yourself Wednesdays. Thanks for tuning in. This week, I want to talk about the dirty little word, follow up. Yes, we all know we're supposed to follow up. Everybody swears they follow up, but you know, time after time again, that little thing that most of you have, the CRM, says something else. But I want to talk about follow up because the main reason I've found after doing this a little while is it's not that we don't want to do follow up. It's not that we don't want to close business or close sales. It's that we run out of things to say. So when you listen to phone calls, as we do a lot of listening to sales calls and tracking 800 numbers and all that stuff, guess what we hear? We hear the stages of a breakup. It's kind of like the relationship. You know, they talk about the 5 stages where you go through denial and acceptance and, anger and all these different things. That's what we hear in the phone. We hear that first phone call. It's great. Hey, it's Cory calling from ABC Motors. Understand you were just in doing some follow-up. Want to see how we can put a deal together. And you leave that message, give me a call back, 555-1212. Then we call again. We still have that excitement in our voice. Hey, it's Cory calling from Acme Motors, just following up. We got some different promotions and specials going on. Don't want you to miss it. Hey, give me a call back when you get a moment so I can see if we can put a deal together. And then we start going through the stages of a relationship. We start going through that breakup stage where now we start to get a little more aggressive. Hey, it's Cory, just, giving you another call. Just trying to see if there's a deal here or, what's going on. Know you were in a few weeks ago and, said you were interested and we're going to think about it. Let's see what we can do here. Here's my number. And then, we go through denial. Hey, yeah, it's Cory calling from the dealership. I thought we were gonna make a deal or something here. Can you give me a call back? So we go through these phases, but you're just saying the same thing. See, here's my challenge. Keyword, relevancy. You have to be relevant every time you pick up the phone or you end up in voicemail hell. And I know none of us want to go there, right? Because then what we do is, a little secret. It's not a secret actually, but what do? We can't get them on the phone from the dealership, so we pull out our cell phones and we call the number there so they'll answer the number because they won't recognize it. Then we get them on the phone. But the problem is they didn't want to talk to you to begin with because you weren't relevant. So as you go through your sales cycle, and I understand, it's not the 3-day, meet them on Monday, they buy on Wednesday. We got 45 days, 60 day, 90 day, 6-month buying cycles for some customers. I understand it's difficult. But here's the deal. You have to focus on your relevancy. You have to be able to pick up that phone and say something that you didn't say before. Give them some information. Watch my video on value. Give them some information. Bring them some value on that call, and they'll continue to answer it. And you can get everything you want from the call, which of course is to close the deal. So just imagine making that phone call and saying, hey, it's Cory calling from Acme Motors. I know you were in a couple weeks ago. I don't know if we went over this, but that minivan you were looking at just won the National Highway Traffic and Safety Institute, say that one fast, award for crash test rating. And I know family and safety was something that was important to you. Oh, you know what? Thank you for calling and telling me that. Well, I appreciate it, but we actually just bought something else. I know that's the killer, but the point is I can deliver the value and I can get the information. So that's my challenge to you this week, is for you to become relevant in your message, not just what do we got to do to put a deal together. I remember, I'll tell you a quick story before I let you go. I remember listening to some follow-up of an Infinity store out in the Midwest, and the guy just had come out of a come to Jesus meeting, and you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're working in a dealership watching this, came out of the come to Jesus, we need more appointments, we need more deals, we need more this, get it in here now. And he gets the customer on the phone and he says, oh, I'm just doing some follow-up. And they say, we're actually gonna hold off. And he says, oh, you're gonna hold off? Okay, well, how long are you thinking about waiting? He said, we're gonna wait about a year. He screams into the phone, a year? Because what he really wanted to say was, don't you guys know I just came out of a come to Jesus meeting and I'm gonna lose my job if somebody doesn't come in and buy something? So he just let it all out to the customer. Imagine the impression that he made. Why? Because he was focused on his agenda, not the agenda of the customer. So that's my challenge. Stay relevant, do more follow-up, get re-engaged in your follow-up, stay relevant, and I guarantee you'll get more callbacks, you'll get more be-backs, and you'll get more business. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching another edition of Work on Yourself Wednesdays. Connect with us online at facebook.com/Mosley Automotive. Find us on Twitter at Cory Mosley. Join the Team Mosley community on our website at mosleytraining.com. And feel free to forward this video to your friends and colleagues.